Hello everybody, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. This game is just weird, it creeps me out, but I guess I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm just gonna continue from here. Sorry it's taking so long to get back right. You can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay, yay, Zach, I can't wait to read yours. Okay, we're just starting off here again. I'm about to show the poetry in class, I think. In the group, in the club. Yeah, same. I feel the sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Okay, by the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, good. Okay, who should I show the poem to first? Maybe Sayori, because she's the friend from the beginning of the game. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. Yeah, she's my good friend after all. Yeah, that's what I just said, because she's the friend from the beginning of the game. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Zach. Nope, I just chose random words. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Honestly, it's as if the character is me, because I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing, to be honest. Like, I've tried to write poetry in class in real life a couple times, but I just can't. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a sad poem. Shut up. Shut up, Sayori, shut up. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Okay then, you're so weird. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Okay, cool. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Zach. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you on that one then. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me... I can't read that word there. Making me rub the sleep from my eyes, I think that says. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting to wish away a rainy day? I look aboard, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's a good one. Okay, Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean, I still tried my best. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounded just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. My God. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, do I gotta read it to someone else now? Okay, I gotta read it to all of them. I'll go with... Do I remember? I don't know if I remember. I think I remember who Monica was. I don't remember what the other two looked like. Well, there was right on the main menu of the game. How do I not remember? Whatever. Okay. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Okay, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just to be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it's hard, you know. But it hits you hard. Fuck, I can't talk today. God. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into... How the fuck do I go back? I think I read that last one wrong. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it's meant to be. That's what it means to be pro. Fuck, I can't talk today. I'm looking straight at the screen, but I just can't read for some reason today. I don't know why. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. If Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I'm playing this risky as well. I'm saving after I finish recording every episode. I'm not saving like in between. I'm saving after every episode I record. So if something goes wrong, or if I do something wrong, I can't go back on it. Who should I show my poem to next? Go with Yuri. Let's just go down the line. Okay, Yuri. Okay, yeah, right. You're the one with the purple hair. Okay. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No, did I just raise my voice? So sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. That's looking away. That's looking away. That's not burying your face in her hands. But okay, I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Oh, good God, now I get to read cursive. I have not tried to do this for a while. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Fuck, I can't read. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. I can't read that, sorry. You guys can tell me what it says in the comments or something, but I cannot read cursive. I only print stuff. I don't do cursive at all. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. It's like the game is reading my mind. It's seriously like the game is reading my mind and taking my thoughts out of my head and putting them into the game. Whoops, my bad. I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. I couldn't read it at all, sorry. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Zach. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Okay, lingering in her past, remaining in a place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, cool. Am I just supposed to show it to Monica now? Okay, let's show the poem to Monica now. Hi, how you doing? Having a good time so far? Yeah, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Okay, don't worry, okay. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hate Monica on my poem. Like I said in the last video, I am not good at visual novels because I'm used to going with the flow, just doing commentary normally. This is on a script and I have to read it off. I'm not as good at that as I am as just talking or screaming or whatever I'm doing. I like this one. It makes me think of something Saria would like. Is that so? You and Saria are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Saria and I are actually different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Okay, anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. I hope that shit doesn't pick up on my mic. Neighbors are being noisy. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And T on the other side was looking in. Okay. Cool. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you like, if you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific moment. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Fuck, I can't talk today. What? Okay, they're still being loud. I hope that shit isn't picking up my mic. Whatever. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, cool. That's nice. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. Also, I hope this one doesn't get demonetized, because the last one, it did. Of course, maybe it's because I used the title Hoonie Pop Vibes. Maybe Hoonie Pop is just not allowed. Maybe that word is just not allowed, and I just got flagged for that reason. I don't know. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Trying to read the handwriting? I get it. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Zoe liked it, and Zach did too, so based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, fuck, I can't talk, which I haven't yet. And Zach liked my poem too, you know. I couldn't even read it. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. They're getting into a fight now, that would be great. Maybe you're just jealous that Zach appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh boy, cat fight. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zach started showing up. Oh boy, this is a fight. Natsuki, I'm Natsuki, this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Zach, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true, she started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Zach. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Zach? Well, do I get to choose here? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, Natsuki's being a bit of a bitch. Yuri. Natsuki, you're right, I liked your poem. What? I clicked Yuri. Excuse me, go back in the footage, go back. I clicked Yuri. You're full of shit. I clicked Yuri. Did I? I'm pretty sure I did. Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be mean. I picked Yuri! Fuck, I should have saved after. God damn it. I'm pretty sure I picked Yuri. I think I did anyway. Oh, God. Now Yuri's face just looks all sad. God damn it. You shouldn't have picked a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. Fuck, I chose Yuri! What is wrong with this game? Did it glitch or something? Is there no way to choose Yuri? If I choose Yuri, does it just go to Natsuki anyway? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I chose Yuri. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see, I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Now she's just sad, but Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. it was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. You already apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenched her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. Wait, if no one took her side, then I guess I did click Yuri, but I guess it didn't matter. I think. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. So she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now. Well, that's nice. Without warning, Natsuki snatches up her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Sai, everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? How could anyone not have gotten... I can't talk today. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Zach, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay. Am I done now? No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. When did you come back? Whatever. It was alright, well, mostly. Zach, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, great! Great! I get to write another poem! And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Being loud? Neighbors are being loud. Hopefully that doesn't pick up on my mic. Then again, I'm loud too. What? I guess I can't really blame them. Okay. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Zach, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Okay, Soria beams at me. It truly has been a while since Soria and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay, I think I'm going to end the episode pretty quick here. Soria, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of stuff happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? What time is it? I have time. I have to check the time because I only have a limited amount of time to record today, but I have just enough time to get one episode of this. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Dude, you know, Zach, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Soria still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Shut up! Shut up. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Soria. I pat Soria on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Soria as internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, I think I'm going to end this episode here, though. I'm not going to write this poem. I'm going to save here. And you know what? Save. Yep. Overwrite my save. There we go. Okay, well, I'm out of time for this one. This is a bit shorter than the last one, but the last one went on for a little longer because I didn't realize I had to write a poem. But it looks like I have to write another one in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below on what other games you guys want me to see. I haven't asked what you guys want me to see. But I don't even know. There's a lot of shit going on with net neutrality right now. And, the FCC is fucking over the U.S. right now, but Congress is gonna try to fight back. A lot of my American viewers are probably not gonna see this video, but if they do, thank you for watching. But thank you guys so much for watching, guys. As I said, if you want to play this, the link will be down in the description. It's free on Steam. Of course, I downloaded it from itch.io instead, because I don't want this game on my Steam games list, just like I did with TunePop. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!